Alright, what's up guys, that guy Pons95, and today I will be telling you a little bit about creating a class for sniping. First thing you need to know is that there's two kinds of snipers. There's the quick scoping sniper, which is you kind of run up into action and kind of try to get kills as if you know you're using any ordinary gun. And then there's the kind of stay back and camp sniper, and it's usually just for like backup and far away support. So after you get that down, deciding on what you want to do, you're gonna want to go to create a class, and then set your class up kind of like this for quick scoping. First, you want to use the intervention, which seems to be the most popular gun with FMJ. I use Red Tiger, but then that's all preference. As far as secondary goes, I really suggest the Akimbo Rafficas. Some people use a shotgun, but you might want to have an automatic weapon or close to an automatic weapon, considering you already are using a bolt action rifle. So, secondary is kind of preference, whatever you're more comfortable with. I really prefer the Rafficas and really recommend them. As far as equipment goes, Semtex or throwing knife is good, all depending on however you really want to get those kills. I prefer Semtex because you got a good chance of getting multiple kills. Stun grenade is probably your best bet as far as special grenades go, because smoke could really mess up your shot, because you're going to want a really clear shot when it comes to quick scoping, so definitely go with the stun. Sleight of hand pro, faster aiming, you can't beat it. As far as the second perk goes, a lot of people use stopping power because you're going to want that one shot kill, but I've been using cold blooded for a little bit, and it's kind of been working out. um, you don't get detected by UAVs or anything like that, or any aerial support or anything like that. And Cold Blooded Pro, your name doesn't come up when people aim at you, and your crosshair doesn't come up red. So I guess that could come in handy in hardcore and maybe even regular, but I don't know. I've been testing it out lately, but Cold Blooded's definitely a good perk to use if you don't like Cold Blooded. Third perk, definitely Ninja Pro or Steady Aim Pro. Steady aim is kind of referred to as like a noob perk because it really helps with no scoping and kind of helps with quick scoping. So if you really are hate to be the one who's considered the noob, definitely go with Ninja. Alright, and that's all for quick scoping. So if you want to start quick scoping, this is a pretty good class to start out with. Now for camping, exactly the same, except instead of using a Semtex, you're going to want a Claymore so you can watch your back with the Claymore. Scavenger, because you don't really need to aim too much faster, and you're going to want to be able to collect more Claymores from the people you kill with your original one. And you're going to definitely want Steady Aim Pro, longer hold breath. Yes, you're probably going to be hard scoping. You're camping. You're probably not going to be aiming too quickly. And Steady Aim Pro, probably most likely, because you're far away. If you miss them, you don't really got much of a second chance. You're gonna want that one shot to count as much as possible. And as far as the guns, everything's the same. And stun, definitely. Um, Now as far as death streaks goes, everyone always asks me what death streak do you use. I switch it up. I use copycat. I use painkiller. It's really something that's not too important to me. I couldn't care less on what my death streak is. So if you just want to seem like, I think copycat's like the least like noobish, I guess, for lack of a better word. But anyway, this is the quick scoping class, camping class. As you can see, it's kind of hard to tell the difference considering they are very similar. Alright, I'm that guy Pons95. Subscribe, tell your friends, everything. I want to make this channel as successful as possible. And I just wanted to supply you guys with good videos and things you need to know. Alright, keep checking back for reviews, more tutorials, and more tips kind of like this video. Alright guys, thanks.